Hello guys, this is Rohit, and today I'm gonna discuss about one trigger. Actually nowadays some issues, some text I'm coming in the comments. Thank you for watching my videos. First of all, it's been a long time. I haven't posted any video yet. So I got some comments. So this is one of the common comment that I got that they want to see the roll up trigger. Actually, I've mentioned in my past video that I'll write some common triggers that have been used, and this is one of the crucial trigger that we used in every project, although because we want to roll up some fields or we want some roll up from lookups as well. So lookup to lookup. So how we can roll up because in Salesforce, according to that. We can just roll up the master detail relationship. Okay, if we have a master relationship with the object, then only we can do the roll up. So how you can do the roll up in lookup as well as in master, because in master also we have some case. I'll share you my real project, real life scenario. So these are the field that I'm rolling up with the trigger. Why I'm rolling up in the trigger? Because we have scenario in the Salesforce that we can't roll up the summary fields like I have calculated some amounts here. So what is the problem? I can't roll up this field total amount with GST. What is the problem in roll up this? So it is the addition of total amount without GST plus total tax amount. How total tax amount came with the formula of IGST, SGST, and CGST. So we'll see once how this field came and why I can't roll up total amount with GST. So okay, so total tax amount. And in total tax amount, I have used this formula that if the out of state is true, then only then IGST, otherwise CGST and SGST will be used. So if we go to the total, so if we go to the total amount with GST, what is this field? So we'll go back and total amount with GST. Here it is a total tax amount and total amount. So this is a formula field. So whatever the total amount is nothing but just total amount without GST. If you go here, so it's unit price, quantity, and discounted amount. So it's also a formula field. When two formula field combines and make one another field, that is total amount with GST, you can't roll up this. This is a summary. So you can't roll up this field, even though you have a master relationship. So what I did is I rolled up. I want discount as well. So discount is also summary field. It is also made by the two formula fields. I want tax amount. It is also made of. It is also a formula field, so I can't roll up this. So this field I want in the code. So how I can do this? And that is the main conditions. How you can do that? So if you go here, so okay, sorry. Okay. So if you go here on any record, I rolled up some fields, and these fields I want to be triggered once any record is updated, inserted, deleted, anything that is been done. So I want to trigger this record. So how can I do that? So it's very simple. It's very simple trigger. It's so this is the class that we are using to roll up. So I'll show you. Yeah, this is the utility class, roll up utility. So how you will get this? You just need to Google it. So you will get this class. Roll up utility class is it's like I don't know who has wrote this, but this is the class that we are using to use it for the roll up trigger. So what is there inside this class? This is the method that we are using, and we are passing the parameters here. And in this method, we are passing the values in which in S object in the current object we are using child object, parent object and query filter. So whatever the query you want to use. So and we are writing a full code here. So we are using this full code to execute our roll up trigger. So how to use this full file in the roll up trigger? This is the main concept. We can copy this file from the Google, but how to use it? So now I have written some code. So this is the what this is the code that I wrote. So I'll tell you one single. This is a multiple uh, fields that I have been used in the single roll up. So I'll show you one single one. So this is performa invoice. Actually, in performa invoice also I have rolled up that total tax amount of field. So how I did that? This is the particular field, and how I rolled up is this is a sum. So this is the file that I am using to roll up utility class, and this is the method name. So you'll see here the method name. So this is the method name. So here we want to use the method name and make a list of that and roll up utility and sum. But if you want to sum, count, whatever you want to use, so you can use here. And total, so we want the total tax amount of all the master details. So total tax amount I have rolled up. So this is the total tax amount. So here it is performa invoice. This is the performa invoice line item, whatever the field name. So field name should be same API name. So here you can see I have used the performa invoice line item from where I am fetching the amount. So here is the performa invoice, and this is also performa invoice. So from where these values are coming is, so this is here we have passed the value string values of API name of child parent. Okay, so here we rolled up all the API, and trigger is delete. So when trigger is deleting, it will execute. So trigger is inserting, updating, and undelete. So that's it. So it's pretty simple. I think everybody get understand. If you want to only when you are inserting the record, and if you're using any formula like approval process or something, so you don't have save option over there. So you have to approve that value. So in that case, you will use only trigger dot insert. So you can't use trigger dot update. You can use. I think updated will be done by the approval process. So it's totally depend upon your scenario how you're gonna use it. So this is the basic thing that I want to tell you. It's pretty simple. So you can see this. If you want, I'll post my this whole code in the Google, and you can fetch that file over there. So this is the multiple field that I have been patched in the code that I am showing you, code line item to code. So this is the API name of the fields. So total amount without GST and discount and amount, and role utility roll up trigger. So this is the trigger.new, and from code line item to the code we are patching from child to parent. So this is how it looks, and I think you got this point. So I have just written this, and I'm doing the multiple fields here, and this is for the single field, to showing you that in the single field how, and for the multiple field, if you want have plenty of 5 to 6 field that you want to roll up, and this is for that, and you can roll up from the lookup as well. It's not defined that you have to use this master relationship, so you can use in the lookup also. Uh, so I think everybody got it. So, so trigger dot old, that is, I think trigger, you must have seen my old video, trigger dot old, trigger dot new. So in that I have defined why we are using this, and trigger dot insert, update, and delete. So trigger dot new. So because when we are inserting any new record, so trigger dot new we are using here, and trigger dot old because we want to delete the record, or we have to do some customization. So we are using trigger dot old. So that's it. So thank you for watching my videos. So if you have any confusion, you can comment, and we will update you via mail or on below the comment if it's very minor problem. And we like within few days we'll posting some videos. Actually, we are working on the current scenarios of Salesforce that updation came in April. So thank you for watching my video. We'll update you soon.